Okay, Avenged is kind of one of those. Well, the genre is referred to as rape revenge, and this is more of tortured revenge. So you have a young woman who's deaf, who decides it's a good idea to drive across, effectively, the desert to go meet up with her man. She runs into, I guess, the best way to describe them as desert rednecks. So Tuscan Raiders, effectively, who, after they run her off the road, do the process of, beating, torturing her. The nice thing is they actually show like the before and then the after. They don't actually show them doing it. They don't actually show what it is they're doing. But they show, they've got her, she's unconscious, they do this thing to her. She's attached to a bed with barbed wire around her wrists. And then they show the aftermath of things they're doing to her. And a while back, a friend of mine, Eric Wesselman, who does lots of things from a psychological standpoint in the way of horror films, he was always a fan of the less is more strategy. It always depends on the way a film is shot, but in this application, using much less really kind of made you feel in the gaps of the brutality and the fact that it's shot in this weird kind of grainy, dark wash, everything's shot at night style, so it has this really grimy feel to it. So of course, how does she exact her revenge? Well, how does she exact her revenge? Her body becomes possessed by an Apache chief. So she hunts them down one by one, pretty much bow and arrow. And other things that are done in a, relatively over the top. One guy, she cuts him open and then begins like pull at his intestines. So she goes pseudo-zombie on him. The nice thing is they do practical effects, decent practical effects. They show she has an arm wound. They still a close up of it, and it looks fairly legit for a supernatural sort of film like this. I like the way that it was done. It's on Amazon Prime. It does hit some moments towards the end. You kind of go, "This isn't too bad." Not a fan of that. But overall, for an indie direct to mass delivery online video style horror film, it's actually pretty decent.